Hey everybody, and welcome back to Runcl's YouTube page. My name is Barbara Harris. I go on social media as Bass and Gal, and the last time that we did the video, we went over the Cinco rig, and I actually explained kind of some of the situations you might need it in, or want to use it in, when it might be productive. And I also put one together, so in case you don't know how to put one together, then you have kind of a demonstration of putting it together from start to finish. I do want to go ahead and apologize up front. I was at the pond fishing, trying to get some footage, and I happened to be by a shooting range, and it's almost gun deer season here in Kentucky. But hopefully it won't impact us too much. Eventually they have to run out of bullets. Probably not here in Kentucky. But today, what I thought would be a good idea, because I've been doing it on TikTok quite a bit, and everybody seems to really like when I do these types of videos. But of course on TikTok it's really quick, and it's just like, oh, here are the items. But I thought it would be nice to just kind of show some of the Runcl items that are available in case you're not familiar with them. And so some of the items that I've shown on TikTok, I thought I would go ahead and show them here on the YouTube video. So one of the things obviously that people love is to see the reels. So I thought I'd go ahead and start with that. So the first one here is the Runcl Rushmore. And if you can see, it is super duper duper smooth. I do not actually have this on a rod because my spinning rods are still in the garage on the boat. And I haven't had the boat out in a while. But I don't use as many spin casts reels as a lot of other people. I am addicted to the bait casters. So this is one that everybody loves. It has real good ratings. If you are on Facebook, you can actually request to be a member of the Runcl Fishing Club. There's like 2,500 people in that group, and the guys, the moderators in there, and a lot of the fans, they have, you know, they'll answer your questions on how they like it, how it performs. And I know this is one that a lot of people really love. So you can check that out. And I do recommend going to that group because, you know, we joke around in there. We share pictures and stuff, give each other, you know, advice and information. And sometimes you can find somebody locally. I know I have somebody in there locally now that I know. So, you know, you can definitely check that out. But this is the Runcl Rushmore. Forgot, you're not supposed to do that. I always forget, and that's horrible for a spin cast to do that and then try to. So this is the Runcl Runcl, and it is a 7-5-1, which means with every turn of the handle, then the spool is going to rotate 7.5 times. So it's a really fast reel, and I have it paired with a 6-gill Anura 7.5 foot medium heavy. And what I like to throw on it is my good old whopper plopper. And here, I'm just gonna throw it out. I actually don't have that much line on it, if you see. I need to put new line on everything, but it's a pretty good ways out, if you can see. And I like, you know, I'm able to, because it is a fast reel, I'm able to just kind of just slowly. So that's the Runcl Runcl. Okay, and then, oh, this is my favorite. And this has actually got the Runcl FP100 popper walking bait. And this is the Runcl Valet, and this is a 7-3, so it's a fairly fast one too. But let me tell you, smooth as butter. On Amazon, right-handed I think is $43.99, left-handed is $42.99. And if you took all of the identifiers off, and this is just my opinion, and I do not feel that I am biased, honestly, because when I first started using all the Runcl stuff, I used to not really use their bait casters, but I started to test them and I really liked them, so of course I'm gonna use them and tell you guys about them. So if you took off all the identifiers, mine's actually starting to rub off here because I've worked it so hard. I really think that you could convince your buddies that these were, you know, gosh, I don't know, a couple $100. I mean, I didn't throw that real hard. But man, I love this reel, and that price point. I mean, honestly, I have been fishing since I was 8 years old. I have thrown older Caradas, newer Caradas, Cronarchs. I mean, you name it, I've thrown it. And for this price target, and even some of those really high priced reels, I would take this one. I mean, I'm just saying. So you're not going to beat it for this price. You're just not. And if you think that you do, if you actually get one of these and you find one for the same price that you like better, I want to know about it. Because I just absolutely love that one. Okay, but enough about me bragging about that and how much I love it. So this one was just sent to me. I haven't even opened it. It's still in the box. I have one for me to test, which I'm gonna do this weekend. I don't have time to today. And one I'm gonna give away. So this is what comes in the box. You get a sticker. You get the sticker. You get the warranty card. And the directions. This, okay. A push button, okay. So this is gonna be like so for people who haven't used, you know, bait casters yet, or, you know, maybe spin casts, or I already have an idea for this. Okay, I like the feel of it. 160 yards of line, 10-pound test, maximum for line, gear ratio 4:1, has the same defining characteristics for the logo. Runcl on that is called the SC330. Looks nice. Has the drag button here. All right, I'm excited to try this out. But again, I'm testing it out. I got one to give away too. I haven't opened this yet either. This is a Runcl fishing terminal tackle. I think this is on for $17.99. I'm gonna leave my code in the description, but you do have to be careful on Amazon, because if it is sold by Runcl direct, or if it is sold by a third party, you can't use my code. But if it is sold, if you go to the bottom and it's sold by Runcl, my code will work. And it's all caps, and it is B as in boy, J as in John, Harris. BJ Harris. And I think this is $17.99. So here we go. Afraid to open it. I don't want everything to just pop out. Oh, dang. Okay. I'm liking it. Okay, you get the warranty card. And everything is individually packaged in there. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So you don't have to worry about it flipping up and upside down and stuff like that, because everything's locked into its own little place. Man. So us that, you know, fish from the bank and stuff, we can just put that in a pocket, or, you know, it doesn't take up much room. That's amazing. Good job, Runcl. They have their own line. This is just what I brought with me right now. I actually have some 10-pound line with me, but I only have it for leaders. This is the Power Fluorocarbon. And this as well, I just showed you the 10-pound. This is 5. And again, like I had 10 pound on a crankbait reel, but this was a 150-yard spool, and I've already used most of it, so I used it as a leader. And I only used that as a leader for the 5-pound. So you can check that out. Again, same thing as far as the discount code. And they actually make line that's the Valet line that you can use just as a leader. It comes in a really small spool. It's pretty cool. Okay. These are amazing to throw during the fall transition. So these are 1/4 ounce, the Runcl Pro Bite Vibration crankbaits. This is just 2 samples, and both of these have the hooks in the back. There we go. Because some of them actually have an extra blade on the back instead of the hooks. And you know, I'm often asked, oh, these are the VC70s, but a lot of times, you know, people will ask me, well, do you lose more fish? And you know, I do. I'm not gonna lie. You know, just having, you know, 1 set of treble hooks instead of 2 sets of treble hooks, definitely. But sometimes, you know, on the days that I'm throwing the one with the blade, having that extra flash is the only way I can get bit. And so if you can't get bit, you can't catch fish. So when I'm using that with the extra blade, it's I would rather have a chance than not. So, you know, I kind of go on that theory. But I love these, and for the fall transition, when, you know, on the sunny days when the fish or the bait fish is fluttering on top, and, you know, you're seeing them, you know, come up on them and stuff like that. If the bass are not taking any type of topwater bait, if the bass aren't taking like a fluke or anything like that, sometimes you can get them on one of these, and you know, you'll have to play around. You know, it might be one without the flash of the blade, it might be one without it, and sometimes you have to let it sink to get down, you know, several feet. Sometimes I yo-yo it. Like, you really just have to kind of play around, because I'm telling you, I don't know how the bass could be so picky, but they are. Okay. So now, here is another color. I really, really like this in early spring and early fall because it's got that brownish oranges. Think I need to change the hooks on that one. I like this early spring and early fall for muddy water, for like stained to muddy. Oh, I just heard a nice fish. Hold on. Oh, well, I'll show you this real quick. We might be getting a little window, so you're gonna have to excuse me, but I really like this color too. Again, with that red head right there. Red is a great springtime color and a great fall time color. So right there, I'm gonna be casting, hold on. Literally, you guys saw how far I was casting across to the other side. And I did, and I mean, I maybe twitched it twice and one just blew up on it, and he took it under. I waited, I set the hook, I had him hooked. I have no idea how that fish threw it away, but he did. And I had him more than halfway back, but I lost him. Anyway, I'm gonna let him settle down a little bit. Okay, so now I wanna show you some of the colors I got in that top water, because I kind of go back and forth a lot between the white and the black, but there's a lot of other great colors that that Runcl has. So one of the ones I call this Big Daddy, but this is a phenomenal color. It's like a sexy shad type color, and I will actually throw this when we go topwater striper fishing. We'll be going soon. I hope and hope I get some footage for you guys. But you know, I really like this one. This is the FP 130. See, you got silver, some gold, and a blue and black top. All of these are FP 100s. Just gonna let you see the colors. This is the black. And these weigh 5/8. Really like this color. It's got like a clear bottom. And I like that one on sunny days in early morning. Okay, so now let's show, oh, I gotta show this, because you never ever want to go fishing without a pair of these. And I have never had a pair that I liked better. This is their pair of pliers, and I know a lot of men put this around their belt buckle. I don't. Here's the case that it comes in right there, you know, and like I said, some men put it through there. I actually put my scissors down there. That's my chartreuse marker, and then my tool for my wacky rigs. Ergonomically, feel good. It's got that for O-rings and the rivets, and then this, that cuts through braid like it's nothing. So that's the pliers. And again, like I said, check this stuff out. Okay, for their Cinco style baits. These are the only two I can find with me right now. But they come in so many different colors in 4, 5, and 6 inches. I mean, they have tons of different colors. This year, the best color I've done well on is the Cosmic Black. And I think it's just because our waters have been muddier than normal. So, but they have all kinds of different colors of green. Another thing, so this is a smorgasbord of Runcl swim baits. I use these for trailers or regular swim baits. I've put them on drop shots, I put them on shaky heads, I've put them pretty much on everything. Not these, I usually just straight throw them like on an underspin as a oh my god, I'm going brain dead. As a swim bait. I use these on the trailers like of my turbo minnows and on you know, spinner baits or even top waters sometimes, like a buzz bait, drop shots and stuff like that. Let me see, this is my favorite color though. It's called Green Bean, and I have not found water of any color that doesn't go good in, that it hasn't worked in. So that's my favorite color. I need to get a new one. This is their scale, and it actually comes with a lip grip. I lost mine somewhere, but it comes with the lip grip, and it goes up to I think it goes up to 50 pounds. It might go up more than that. Man, I thought I heard somebody. They just lost a fish too. But if you can see that, 0 pounds, that's what I've caught today. I ain't given up yet though. So that's their scale. Okay, this is a Runcl. I don't want to tip it, I've got stuff in here, but look how many crankbaits that holds. Multiple ones. These are 100% waterproof, and they float. I can prove that they float. So this, okay, this one is by far heavier than that crankbait one. And it's not really a good place to do it, but I did a TikTok video, which I'll try to add it to this. But this one, this is my hooks, weights, and I've got drop shot weights. I've got big swim bait weights and these big shaky heads and half ounce weights, and this is heavy. And I dropped it in at a pond, and when I dropped it in, I just went psh, and it did go down. It went all the way underwater and it popped right back up. If I can, I'm gonna put it right in here. There was no water in it at all. Everything was completely dry. So I mean, you kayak fishermen, I would think this would be golden for you. Okay, these are supposed to be waterproof and floatable. I'm nervous, but let's see if it floats.
Follow to see more gear, and don't forget to vote for the giveaway.
Nice, comfortable sun protection. Have Runcl on it, and these are, I call them anytime gloves. You know, they do have the fingerless, and you know, they're comfortable to wear whenever. But they actually have the wintertime gloves as well, but they're in probably the boat because I haven't needed them. So anyway, so this is just some of the products that are available through Runcl. They have a lot more than this. This honestly is just what I have in my car. I still have inside of the boat and inside of the boat garage. So you can imagine how many things I have. But like I said, oh, I have one other thing. I just saw it. And I am telling you, I just saw where I have a broken rod tip and I have another rod that's in the car because I've been running around here at the pond and I haven't been using these. And now I'm going to. But these are the rod socks. You get 2 in a pack, and you can buy these with a reel cover. They're really nice, so you can get 2 of these and 2 reel covers, or you can just get 2 of these by themselves. But like I said, on Amazon, go to the Runcl store. Anything by Amazon or by Runcl that's on the Amazon store, as long as it is sold by Runcl, it can't be Runcl Direct, it cannot be by a third party, you can use my code. It is B as in boy, J as in John, and Harris. And you can go ahead and get a code. So, like I said, I just wanted this to kind of be like a product showcase because everybody's really been liking it. So, you can always, you know, leave a comment. You can go to I'll leave the Runcl email address in the comments if you have any customer service questions type stuff, because, you know, I have been contacted with very specific customer service questions that I don't know, and it's not because I don't want to answer them, but I really don't know. Oh, it's backwards, so that probably doesn't help. But the email is service@runcl.com. So, and you can go to the Runcl page and they have a contact us button. So you can do that as well. But I'll leave it in the description. So I hope this was helpful and you found something, you know, maybe that you're interested in, and catch some fish on it. There's really nothing that Runcl doesn't have, you know, for you to catch some fish on, except for a rod. They don't have a rod. But everything else they probably got you taken care of. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are catching them. You know, fish hard this time of year. It can be really back and forth. It can be frustrating because they're so zeroed in on those bait fish. But I'll tell you what, going into the winter, when it's on this transition, there can be some monster bass caught. So good luck. Hope you guys keep catching them, and we'll chat soon.